That'd be funny. Bell Hill Saga. The final saga. Part 1. Allow me to set the scene now, please. Thank you. Returning to the dark dimension that we were last episode, we see Samantha and the Bone Warden enter what appears to be a floating house. Out of this house is metallic smoke lifts into the air. They enter this building and they hear clanging from a hammer from a massive creature. Bang, clang, clang. He continues to clang on this hammer until a demonic sword is formed. The creature then places it against the wall. It turns its head slightly to, in Samantha and Bone Warden's direction. You again. The creature, which appears to be a he has no top of his head. It's just a skull with no top of his head, and his skin has this formation and texture if it's fire. It's not fire, it just looks like fire. He continues banging. He takes out a piece of metal from of hot metal from his forge and starts banging anew, creating a new weapon. And Samantha walks forward. Hitori, I need the thing that I left off. Your Titan. It's in the corner. Samantha walks over and Samantha walks in the corner and picks up a what is that? What's unwrapping?
Oh, me? Sorry, my bad.
That's all good. Alright, back to what I was saying. Anyway, Samantha walks over to a shelf full of ancient trinkets and picks up a egg covered in cobra designs. She slips it into a purse. As she walks out, the creature Hitori warns, in order to stay neutral, I'll have to balance the scales. Samantha turns. How much would it cost you to not balance the scales?
Oh, crap.
Hitori stops for a second. Johan did drag those children into another conflict. But then again, the conflict is to stop you. Tell you what. Hitori takes a massive strike to a hammer, and that strike, he pulls out a bracelet that carries a bracelet, and in that bracelet, it holds a gem that carries all 4 colors of the current monster freaks: gold, pink, red, and blue. I had phlegm in my throat, that's why I hesitated. I did not forget the color blue, I promise. Anyway. Stop creaking the motherfucking chair. Alright, anyway. In his hand, he holds it. The bracelet is in his hand. He tells Samantha about it. I call this the Unionizer. He then teleports the item away to where only he knows. Samantha gives a displeased smirk. If it didn't break reality, I would have totally killed you for that. Yeah, but it would ruin your plans. Come back if you want another weapon. And so, she leaves. So, you have it now. That's right. The first Titan. Serpentor. And then if it was a TV show, it would then cut to the theme song of whatever Bell Hill Saga is.
Do 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 do.
Living in the town, it's full of spooky things. Oh, no, some,
Do 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 do.
Alright, we now see our heroes fully morphed. By the way, all three of you are fully morphed in this moment. I'm using my narrator special turn to start you off in your costumes.
In costume, okay.
So you start this game off in costume.
Oh, that means there's...
No, you still have your points, by the way. So like all your points.
No, hit point.
Yeah, you still have it. It's a freebie morph. I'm giving you guys a freebie morph for this particular part of the game.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Putting that out there. I'm being a nice DM.
Not points. Not tokens, hit points.
Now, the reason you guys are fully morphed is because you are having a terrible time dealing with those hordes of insectoid creatures that Jay and Ty met.
Right. We just opened a portal to the Eldritch Horrors, and it followed us out. Right, it followed us out.
Yeah, because remember what we learned from Writer Conchi was consequences, and I'm adding a consequence system to this final art. Alright, so these insectoid creatures, which you don't know the name of, but they are called the Vavava. Their appearance is that of a skeletal vulture head connected to a large gray ant with suction cup feet and almost too many fly wings, insect wings. They are destroying and just having themselves a general feast of the Bell Hill power station.
Power station.
Yes, the power station, by the way, is close to Ty's neighborhood, where our adventure first started.
Hi, Mom.
So anyway, there's tons of tiny ones that are just like crawling all over the place. Those are real easy problems. If you just step on them, they're gone. The big problem is the mother, the queen, who has fused herself to the power station and is spawning soldiers, which at the moment there are only 4 because she didn't perceive your guys' movement, and those are more the size of the ones you fought before.
Okay. Wait, what?
So keep in mind, so here's what you know about these guys. They eat electricity, but seeing as you can crush the tiny ones, I bet with enough force you could probably beat these things back.
And how long have we been fighting them?
How long have you been fighting them?
Yeah, how long has this been fight going? Because you're telling we're going into the scene with us morphed and fighting.
Oh, you guys are mid-brawl.
Mid-brawl.
You've been there for a minute.
Okay, for a little bit, okay.
Oh yeah, no, the place is half destroyed, but it's not your fault, it's collateral.
Yeah. I have an idea.
But you guys have no weapons summoned at this point. You're pretty much just like barehanding it, or like
Yeah, sounds like we already figured out we can just step on most of them.
Yeah.
And we'll deal with the bigger ones later.
Yeah. So speaking of those, so as I said before, there are 4 soldiers. Both of them are all 4 of them are dive bombing at you at once. How do you want to handle it? Red turn.
Let's see. So there are 4 ones coming into it. All right. Let's see. So. All right. Okay, so let's see. I'm coming into this little upset from the last episode to where I'm upset that we let these guys crawl out of the portal with us. I'm upset that we left Maru by himself. So I'm pretty pissed that these bugs are in our way. Let's see what makes me so angry. So I'm gonna try to let my anger cloud my judgment and charge at them, yelling, "I'm so tired of these.
Oh god.
I'm so tired of these mother effing bugs in my mother effing plate, in my mother entire plant. Get the HE devil hockey sticks out of here." as I as I just like go into it.
Okay, cool. That's a light turn. Add a point for red. All right, blue turn. Like to put kind of like where this kind of like how this situation is set up. It's kind of like time's frozen. It's like shoot, 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 shoot. These guys are coming at you all at once.
Action RPG.
So they eat electricity.
Right.
Yeah. That's your main power, I know.
Guys, I'm fucked.
No, I mean, if like here's the next thing I'm thinking that if you've electrically charged me the last time we were doing this, so that's our past history.
Right, but I mean like
That's how you killed the mole. That's not how you killed
These
the
guys.
bug.
Okay, but it is a move.
Yeah. You threw a portal at them. You sent them away. Where you sent them happened to be Bell Hill.
Right.
Because you didn't think about where to send them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
shit.
So that's why they're
Okay.
here right now. But keep in mind, you have 2 points already, so like you can think about things to do.
Right.
Well, by the way, I
can't-
also re-looked over the rules. You can also spend multiple points per turns, and we have never done that.
Per turn. All right.
Yeah. I didn't know that points were also extenders. My B.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
Yeah. But we'll know for season 2.
Season 2.
I guess because we didn't observe them in the last fight. We just sent them off,
Right.
so we don't know the adversary's weakness.
You know that they're mortal. The only thing you know is that they're mortal because you were able to you could crush the little ones under your feet. Like they're just like normal they're like normal bugs but like
Right.
slightly bigger.
Okay.
Like dog
That's the only
sized.
thing you know is that they're mortal.
Alright.
Yeah.
I go at them. I don't summon my weapon because even if it has a sharp pointing bit at the end of it, it's still an electric spear.
It's electric the whole time, yeah.
It's like it's on the entire time. Like, bzzz.
So
That's
I just go barehanded punching everything.
Alright, so you just regular turn, leaving yourself vulnerable. Take action, leaving yourself vulnerable. Pink turn. How do you take on these Vavava coming at you?
Okay. If I remember correctly, this is probably the first time Maru's seen these things because
Yeah.
it wasn't at the.
No, didn't they show up randomly during your fight with Samantha?
Yeah, if I remember correctly, like the portal interrupted their fight, and then our
No. Yeah, no, that did happen, but it would still count like this. He still has like about the same amount of like not knowing what's going on.
Okay.
Right.
Unless you guys, unless you want to count that they explained it to you on the way there, you can say that.
Yeah. I'll say that.
Okay, so you have a general. Okay, so then you do have like at least a general idea of what these are.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I think Maru still wait a bit before he takes out his weapons and attack normally.
Okay, so you're gonna attack, leaving yourself vulnerable.
That's right.
Okay. All right. Here's all right. So here's how it's gonna play out. So that's that's 2 regulars and a light. All right. Here's the thing. You acted in anger, therefore causing your attack to fail.
Ouch.
Here's how. Yeah. What?
Ouch. Like, I'm thinking about it. Go ahead.
Yeah. But anyway, so like you so like you pretty much like you go for like so I'm gonna do is like you go for like a like kind of like a vampire kick, like you jump in the air, you get a good like glide, and then you drop, and the monster dodges you. You don't take any damage. It's just a complete dodge. You guys are able to get Maru gets a good karate chop to one of their necks, causing it to crack open, revealing that in between their body parts, it's much their shells are much softer than the more presentable parts of their body. So you crack the neck, causing it to fall over. It's kind of like now flopping on the ground. And for Jay, your punch breaks one of its beaks. However, it's still flying towards you, so you take the brunt of that impact. So you deal 1 damage to this. Actually, no, yeah. So you defeat the monster, but you take 1 damage. Maru, you also defeat the monster and reveal the weakness. Jay, you just miss.
Wait, so Ty missed, Jay got hurt, and Maru hit.
Maru hit and revealed the weakness. Their joints are weak. So be precise when you. So you got to be precise. So you got to declare precise movements. And also with so yeah, I was able to. So yeah, that's good. So that's two. So that's two Vavava Knights down. One. Oh yeah, there's 2 knights down. One of them who has turned. One of them is behind both of you now, and it opens its mouth to reveal a new ability. It pauses for a second and charges the electricity it has eaten inside its body, and its mouth opens a flame. The flame bursts out of its mouth. The flame then focuses into a laser. The laser then begins cutting towards you guys, James Bond style. Now, in front of you, there is another knight that is noticing this laser and has become scared. Red turn.
Okay, so of the 2 Vavava Knights, one of them is firing a laser, and the other one's startled by the other.
Yeah, it's trying to get out of the way.
Confidant.
So like right now we're doing like the video game. This would be the pause moment, and you guys like go to the menu and do the select screen stuff.
So what kind of is the laser actually cutting through things, or is it just?
Yes, it is a cutting laser. Like I would not like. It's not one of those like it's not like a photon laser or a cyclops like photon
Psionic.
beam.
Okay.
No, it is a cutting beam. This thing like cuts things.
Okay.
Yeah.
So one Vavava Knight's in front of us, trying to warn about. One's startled, and the other one's shooting at us. Okay, let's see. What's our position? So what's everyone's positions though?
All right. You are actually closest to the startled Vavava Knight, while those 2 who have defeated their Vavava Knights are they're in the spot they were. They held their own. So but they held their own. They're in the middle of the rubble. Like you guys are dead center in all of this carnage. Yeah. Oh, I should probably mention this. There is still the giant queen. She's ignoring you because she doesn't care. She doesn't have to care yet.
Where's her position?
Where is she? Oh, she is right now. She is the power station that you're inside.
Oh, we're inside.
We're inside of her.
She has fused herself to it. She's kind of like feeding off the power grid. Oh, a battery low. Damn it. Feeding off the power grid right now of Bell Hill. I established that earlier, but I should have said it more clear.
Okay. Okay, so let's see. So that's the situation. The laser's coming towards us, and there's a knight startled by it. Okay.
You're
and so, right, I'm
close to the startled knight.
Okay, so I'm the closest one. Should Jay and Maru have noticed the laser coming at us?
I'll get to their turns in a second if they ask me. But right now, we're just gonna deal with right now. If you want to spend your turn warning them, because right now it's startled, it isn't technically a threat.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to take your turn to warn them, or if you want to take your turn to attack them, they are open to decide their own fates, of course.
Okay.
You can help them. You can help them out of their fates, of course.
Okay.
Little baby dog.
All right. Considering the situation, I'm going to. I'm gonna be. I am very. I audibly notice like the laser and like the startled like from the knight in front of me, from the knight like near us, and I'm gonna. I'm gonna be yelling out as I'm gonna charge into that startled knight, attempting to kick him forward towards the beam. As I tell Johnny Mario, "Hey guys, watch out for the beam ahead of us!" As I try to kick that guy forward.
Okay. Do you want to use a point to count that as facing down danger without hesitation? Do you want to take that as a wait.
Without my squad? So like I'm separated from them, so I can attempt to like kick to like take care of this one startled knight.
No, I'm asking how you want to take that turn, because like you can do it two ways. You can make a hard turn and face down danger without hesitation, or you can do a regular turn and display an impressive fighting technique.
I will take a regular turn for an impressive rider kick.
Okay, cool. So all right, so I'll take that as a thing. All right, so you display, you straight up do the Kiva kick. You raise your leg up in the air and you axe kick that thing's neck off. You axe kick that thing through the neck, decapitating it. You then all badass like turn and warn Maru and Koda, guys, laser.
What?
Laser.
Yeah. Okay, blue turn. Keep in mind, both of you have been warned. A laser is coming your way.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, so the queen is fused to the building. Can we tell where she's fused?
Oh yeah, no. There's buggy parts, and then there's like torn metal and rubble. You guys are like right now in the torn metal and rubble. You're not even like a foot into the buggy parts just yet.
Okay.
So, my plan won't work.
We're not the core. Hello?
I'm here.
Thinking.
Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. I thought the audio died. I'm sorry.
Jesus.
Give him a moment to ponder.
I'm sorry. Jay, I'm sorry. Daskate, help me. I'm sorry. Come in inside. Daskate.
Oh my god. Don't ever.
We can do this. No problem.
Okay,
We can do this.
react by taking temporary cover.
Okay, so you're gonna you're gonna like attempt to dodge. Cool. All right. React by taking temporary cover. Cool. Leaving yourself vulnerable. All right. And then we have Maru. You have been warned. How do you act?
Did someone, Ryan, did someone have a force field or a shield or anything?
Does anyone have a shield? No, but didn't you say that you did say last game, like last game, part of like you getting your points was also that you wanted an extra weapon, right? I do recall that part.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so yeah, your third weapon.
I guess. Well, we get 3 weapons. Great.
Man, you're flying Ankh, your dual swords. God.
All right, I'm gonna use this as I'll use my narrator special turn again to grant you like to your arm, like your armor reacts again. The magic of your armor reacts against your will, and it summons the scarab shield. It's this like a Captain America style dome shield with a scarab motif. And yes, it works just like the Captain America shield. Before you asked.
Alright.
Wait, which one? Marvel Cinematic Universe or the 1970?
1970. What's different about 1970?
It's made of Tupperware.
Oh no, it's the comic book one. So it can do more. It can do like more crazy stuff than that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gosh, too many things to remember. Got more things I have to remember.
Instantaneous vibranium.
The constant.
You have the so you have the blades of Ra, which are like your wings, which are also like double as flight wings. You have your shield, and you have your floating arm. You got it's like you are
I got so many mouths to feed.
yeah. No, but the thing is that you being like a pharaoh, it makes sense that like you'd have so many trinkets as your weapons. It still fits your motif.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, there was this whole tome that
Yeah.
there was this whole and there was this whole box that yeah. Okay, that's what is that, 1 point spent because I used the weapon?
No, I use my special turn to give you that weapon.
Okay, never mind then. Alright, so Maru's armor suddenly formed a shield.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you took cover, and okay, so now we go on to that thing. So that is all right. So that is I'm gonna count it. I'm gonna count that as a regular turn still on you. So like you took cover. So both of you took cover. So it's regular turn. So it's yeah, it's regular turn, regular turn, regular turn. All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. Announce badness. The laser hits the shield. By the way, everybody survives. The laser hits the shield and it causes the beam to deflect upwards. The beam cuts through a lot of the rubble, and it grazes the front of the buggy part. Grazes the front of the queen, which now we've now, like, if this was a TV show, we can now pan out to see the queen. The queen is this like gelatinous mass of soft-shelled bug.
That's
With these four scythe-like arms coming out of its back. This giant glowing eye that keeps going up, and it's colored red, and it screams in pain as the beam cuts open the harder parts of its neck shell, and then grazes its eye, and it screams in horror, causing the building you're inside to shake. So now, red turn. React to the earthquake you are feeling inside that room.
oh god. I'm looking around startled. Dear God, why'd you guys follow me into this Indiana Jones trap?
Alright, light turn at a point.
Okay.
Black? What does that mean? Is that terminal?
Okay.
Alright, blue turn.
So my plan came to fruition anyway.
Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah. Although I was gonna try and like coerce the laser over towards the buggy parts, but
Yeah, like mine. Yeah. That's the thing.
So it eats electricity, but it can't handle plasma. That's a thing to remember.
Okay, cannot handle plasma.
Alright, so how do you want to handle, what do you want to classify your turn as? Blue.
Blue.
You thinking?
this is difficult because I don't have any weapons that
No! What? You don't have any weapons, but you do have two magnetic-based titans that are about the size of people you could summon.
Yeah, you have the
Okay.
Gremlin brothers. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
if you want some like extra assistance for this, you totally have it.
All right.
You have Pokemon.
That's insulting. I summon the Gremlin brothers, and I instruct them to aim for the buggy parts.
All right. What you do is you raise your hand, and it creates. You raise your hand, it creates a circle. The circle splits in two, creating a red gateway and a blue gateway with a plus and a minus forms. Then rolling out of it are two disembodied fists that then transform into. Oh, here you go. Yep. Battery very low. I gotta get that charger soon. Then
You can go get-
transform into two mechanical gremlins, and they do kind of like a ta-da pose, and they right, respond up. Great, locking. I hate that shit. All right, I get my charger so I get my narrator instructions back. But while that's going on, they're causing massive havoc to the buggy parts in front of you. This causes it causes them to tear a door that you guys could walk inside the buggy parts if you so choose. Pink turn. How do you
Okay.
handle the earthquake happening?
The earthquake was too sudden for Maru. That with the addition of some new weapon appearing, he's kind of flustered, and he's down for this turn.
Okay, so he fails to react.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So you say he fails to react, and he's down for the next turn. You said.
Well, oh wait, no.
No.
Did I say that?
You said you were startled. Like, ooh, what's going on?
Yeah,
Right?
it's a little more. Things are a little more confusing than usual. But
Alright.
so I think Maru will fail to act this turn.
Like Steve Urkel, right? Did I do this? Did I do that?
There we go. Computer's back up. I'm getting my computer back on. As it's going on. All right. So I believe that was a. So summon your weapon. So that is a. Take a point away from Jay. So that is a. Jay gets point away. That's a hard turn for Jay. That is a. You asked why would you follow me into this Indiana Jones trap? It's a light turn for you, and then it's a light turn for you as well, I believe.
Yes.
Right, I already calculated. Already applied the point.
Alright, cool. We're good. Alright, so light turn. Okay, so light turn, hard turn, light turn. Come on, open back up so I can do this, so I can figure out what it's supposed to be.
You need someone else to open up the instruction and read it out for now.
Yeah, you want? Can you read me? No, it's kind of messed up to have one of the characters read me narrator roles. Please read me what I could do in this situation.
Okay, I do that if I know what I'm supposed to read.
There's my password.
Okay. I'm trying. Let me try. I think I have the page for the narrator. Okay, so let's see.
No, got it. We're good. Computer's back.
Okay.
We are all good. All right, so light turn, heavy turn, light turn. All right.
Yes.
Okay. Using the power of that heavy turn. Using the power of that heavy turn. Yeah. Piece of large amounts of rubble fall on the unreactive Maru. Take an HP away from Maru. Maru is now trapped under rubble.
Okay.
Maru has 1 HP less.
No, Maru has 2 HP now, and then you got full HP by the way.
I realize this is the only beginning of the episode too.
Yeah. And then this is alright, so then we got light turn. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do for your light. Still got 2 light turns. I'm able to alter the landscape. No, yeah, already did that. Actually, no, I already applied that retroactively into the story. I opened a door that, if you guys would like to enter the queen of the Vavava, you are allowed to. And then, we have, tell
Hey,
you what,
was that?
that's me, thinking. That's me making thinking noises. I apologize.
No. Did you say the door is so that we can enter the queen?
Stop.
Yes, you can end, yeah, if you want to do like a, you want to do like a, journey inside the, what's it book called? Like The Greatest Journey, style adventure, where you guys fight the bug from the inside out, you can.
So, this is another 4 episode.
Stop.
No.
It also sounds like another
No,
doing things on his own episode.
you're being injected, you're not being eaten. This is science fiction this is a science fiction trope that has been established since the early 40s.
This is a family-friendly channel.
On several episodes of Magic School Bus.
Around the. How dare you assume?
Anyway,
Okay, fine.
alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. So already on the landscape,
Audio, at least twice.
I'm going to reveal a threat or monster off screen. The queen did not like any of that happening to her.
Inside of her.
She raises one of her sides and she scrapes it inside of the rubble part of the building. So you have this giant monster blade that is just went through the building. None of you had time to react. No, none of you had time to stop it. It just went through. So one of you is buried under rubble. One of you is one of you has 2 mechs. By the way, summoned to protect you, and the other one has full HP and 3 points. How do you guys handle this disaster occurring?
Okay, let's see.
Red turn.
Okay, so let's see. So number 1, we have. Wait. So where is the claw? Like, did the claw come into the room we're in?
Yes, it cut through the whole building.
Okay, so we're in the.
It was quick, like in a couple seconds.
Okay, so we're in the aftermath of the claw cutting into the room.
Yeah,
Okay.
the aftermath is you're like the aftermath has begun.
Okay.
So pause the menu. Press your click select menu.
Select. So we're in the pause screen. Okay, we're in the pause screen.
Yeah.
No. Okay, so let's see. Consider the situation. Definitely need. Wait. So by me asking who's really behind this, actually no, we already know who's behind this. We're the reason why these like insectoids came out. Okay, so ignore that. But if I were to use that in any other situation, what does that allow to happen by asking who's behind this?
It's just like you could you waste a heavy turn.
Does it do anything like so it would only do something?
I guess plot wise, I guess I could do something metatextually. I could give you an answer. I could give you a metatextual answer, I suppose.
Okay.
Oh no! I can tell you what. Yeah. You spend that hard turn. I got you an idea. You spend a hard turn. You say, "Who's behind all this?" You look up as you're falling. You see the Queen Vavava you see the Queen Vavava as it screams in terror. As you are falling, it's tearing itself off a cliffside, and it's now growing legs so it can restrain itself and keep eating what power it can. There's now wires ripping itself out of like cliff face, and as you're falling, you see that there is there's like an unprotected core in the center of its chest. So You find out that it's her, but you also find out the main weakness. You just in your head go, yeah, I bet that's the weak spot.
Wait, falling. Does that mean? Wait, what do you mean by falling?
You are falling.
Like,
your
just me.
state of being is falling. The building got
falling
cut in
down to
half
the-
on a cliff face.
Okay, so the entire building's falling. We're all falling with it. Okay. Does that also inadvertently allow the rubble on Maru to fall off him?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. But we'll cross the bridge when we get to it.
Like you've done your turn. He's allowed to decide his own fate. Blue
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So blue turn. You are also blue turn. You are also in the act of falling.
Okay. Where my gremlins at?
So you all right. So you ask. Let's see. Actually, I think that is a Oh, actually, yeah. Special turn. When you accept support from someone stronger, like what's stronger than a person than a robot? A magic robot, a magic person than a magic robot. You get to use a heavy move that does not cost a token. So keep that in your back pocket. You have so keep that in your back pocket. You have a freebie heavy turn.
Okay. So I use my gremlins. Would I be able to use like a magnetic force field to like stabilize myself?
If you want to.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna take that as so yeah, you earn, so your special turn activates and you earn a freebie hard turn whenever you want it, and that's just like a side bonus, and I'm gonna count that as react by taking temporary cover. So now so the brothers Gremlin have transformed back into hands, and like kind of within their palms they've created a force field that cradles you. And all right, pink turn.
Okay, so we're all falling, right?
Yeah, well, Ty's falling. Jay has saved himself. You are still falling, while falling with rubble on you.
Oh, okay.
But
Okay.
keep in mind, you can re-clarify that situation. You can get yourself out of it if you're smart enough.
You know, gravity. I don't think I can. I don't think they're sticking on me for long.
Yeah. I mean, you got a few weapons.
You got
I do
three.
have a few weapons.
You-
Mario's got a.
Actually, yeah, let me tell you. I can give you some ways out of this. Keep in mind, you are falling towards the water.
You can fly.
Are falling towards wires that are like clustered enough together that it may form a surface. So you could just risk it. You are near water, and that's where your Titan lives. And,
Yeah, I was gonna say. Wait, I'm
and,
pulling near water.
You also have golden wings and a magic ankh that can.
All right,
help you-
wings.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a lot of options.
Yeah.
Okay,
Remind
Batman.
you of your options.
God, gee willikers, Batman. What do we do now?
All right. Okay, golden wing time.
Okay. You're gonna spend a hard turn to summon a weapon.
Yes.
Okay.
And probably I'd be able to help Ty too.
Free falling.
All right. Cool. That's a point spent for you, and you get your wings. And you said you wanted to. Use your fly to also help Ty.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. All right. I will do that. All right. So that is it's hard turn. It's a hard turn, regular turn, hard turn. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. All right, yeah. So cool. All right. So oh wow, the heavy turns give me it's a light turn. I can do 2 light turns, and I can do a regular turn. All right. All right. So Alright, I'm gonna offer you guys an opportunity with the choice and cost. I'm gonna reveal that in a second. and I'm gonna also alter the landscape a bit. Since the queen has secured herself, she has now become a new level. Basically, her whole body is a level. This can be dealt with. This can be dealt with a few ways. As I discussed, you can attack her from the inside out, or you can, or of course, you know, you have titans that can combine into a bigger titan. But it is bigger. But I will say, her size, she is much larger than your combined titan.
Oh, come on.
Significantly.
That's a problem.
Like, if you guys wanted to, you could it'd be like, it wouldn't be that long. It's actually,
Big angry
do
baby.
inside the body adventure with the mech, because it's way too big. It's way too big for that, but she's pretty big. All right, but anyway, Jay floats up, and Tai and Maru carrying Tai in his arms, princess style, flies up as well. Tai gives the okay to Maru, and he lets go. He opens his cape, and he's now caught in it, using his vampiric powers, fixes himself in the air. So he's actually like his cape appears to be flapping, but he's actually like stuck in place. You guys are now floating midair. All of you are now floating midair, and you have a good view of the situation. It gives you time to plan. Now, using the light turn of presenting an opportunity or an opportunity with a choice or cost, in your van, which is safely parked at the edge of Ty's neighborhood, there is a fourth ranger sleeping that could help you out of this situation really quick.
Come on.
Do you want to wake Johan and get a little extra help on this? It seems pretty big, but you guys are the monster freaks, and you've dealt with similar threats before.
What is Johan's status right now? Like, is he still,
recovering? Is he still?
Yeah.
He is fully recovered. He's sleeping. When you guys saw him, he was like way older and like more like decrepit than he was. He's returned to his original diminutive state with the and in fact he has like and in fact he's diminutive with no burns on the side of his face. He's slightly better. This is because the ring has fused itself back to his body, so he has like a full conduit of his magic again.
You wait. You mentioned that he looks older than he was previously, right?
No. That's when you guys found him last episode. He was like way decrepit. He was like kind of like way decrepit, more decrepit than last you saw him. You're even able to carry him like a baby out of the place. He was like a little old man.
Oh, that's cute.
Like he had hit the power of like fighting you guys had like shriveled him up to that point. But right now, he's still a little old man, but he's actually better looking than he was.
Okay.
He doesn't have burns on his face anymore.
Okay.
Can be tapped.
So you have an NPC ranger if you need. Or you can let the old man sleep. Keep in mind, this opens opportunities of like an extra titan, an extra set of eyes, more lore if necessary. More.
Okay. So it's my turn, right?
Yeah. Also, I just want to give a time on here. It is 2:28, so I know you gotta see your dad at 4. So
yeah.
I just want to keep an eye on the time. So yeah.
Okay, thank you. Oh, thank you. Okay, so I'm watching. So listen, I'm looking at this big, aggressively large animal. I am metaphorically shitting my pants. This is bigger than we've dealt with before. How do I turn this around? I'm gonna call Johan. I'm gonna wake up Johan, and like I'm gonna wake up Johan. Hopefully he wakes up with the phone call. Hopefully asking him, has he dealt with a monster this huge before?
Okay. All right, so that is a. I'm going to count that as a. Look at your special turn.
I think-
I'm taking action, leaving yourself vulnerable. Blue turn. How do you want to handle this situation? You see this giant thing in front of you, and your friend just suggests tapping Johan.
I agree with that, and then depending on whether or not he's able to wake Johan up, I also assist him.
Okay, so you're gonna go to assist.
Yeah.
All right, take action, leaving yourself vulnerable. Maru, how do you want to handle this turn?
Well, first, yes, Maru I also agree to wake up Johan.
Okay, cool.
But what else there to do? What else would be? So Ty's already on its way, and Jay's already trying to attack the monster a little bit. If I was paying attention correctly.
No, they both. Jay and Ty are both gonna go wake up Johan.
Yeah, so like the Brady Bunch, like, Dad, can you help us out? Dad, we're in trouble, Dad.
Unless you said you were gonna go attack the monster. Is that what you said?
No. I thought Jay was gonna go attack the monster, but whatever.
You're flying.
I wanna hear
No.
Jay.
But knowing that, God, Maru's to do stuff by himself again.
It can't be worse than fighting
No. It wouldn't be.
Guys, pause for a second. Guys, pause for a second. Jay, Dex, you there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, back to more.
Get my. We're already above water. I'll get Maru so Maru got the his Titan,
Yeah, the Nile crocodile.
the crocodile Titan ahead of time.
Yeah,
There goes the point for me.
cool. All right. Here's how I'm gonna do that. So that's a heavy turn, light turn, heavy turn, light turn, light turn. Oh, heavy turn, regular turn, regular turn. All right.
What? Oh, regular. Okay.
Yeah, because they went to go take action, leaving yourself vulnerable. All right, regular turn. All right, so regular turn, regular turn. I'm going to announce the badness of a situation. I really hate to tell you this, Jay, but you are floating about with the apparatus of electromagnetism.
Jay.
God damn it!
So this doesn't hurt you because, as you have stated, you're in a sphere, but this does make you an immediate target of the Vavava Queen, and she sends one of her scythes at you, and the tip of the scythe splits open into like millions of tendrils that wrap around you and your mech. So now it's like a big sphere around your thing, and it's trying to crush it like a boa constrictor. We now cut, and so Ty, you successfully make it to the van.
Wait.
You open it up. You grab Johan. You slap Johan in the face. Dad, please help, Daddy.
Wait, hold on, wait. Let's hold real quick. Wait, Jay, did you and I actually think, was the assumption that both of us call him, or we physically go to him and wake him up?
Well,
He's sleeping.
My-
You have to.
Yeah, so if you could not wake him up, then I would also help you.
Okay, because I was under the impression of like calling, but like if I'm physically there, then I left my team again. Okay, so continue scene. I'm slapping around Papa Gucha, Papa
If
Johan.
you're bringing reinforcements, you're not doing something irresponsible. Yeah. All right. So then, you summon the Nile crocodile. It rises out of the ocean, grabs you in its jaw, and then rams back in the ocean. Knowing that you're already wearing your wings, the attachment grows and forms over the Nile crocodile, allowing it to rise out of the ocean with kind of like it's like a jet. It's like kind of like the X jet in the X-Men movies. Like water arcs off it. It then announces flight mode unlocked. It flips it. Its tail retracts into its body. Its arms also retract in. Its head flips. Its head closes and then turns or flips under itself. Takes a whole 180. Becomes more armored, forming a jet. And then these Ankh tablets, these flaming Ankh like structures form under the wings, giving you giving you what do you call them, projectile capabilities.
Okay, that's the thing. We have a flying crocodile.
I'm not gonna remember all that.
So
You're in jet mode. Crocodile in jet mode. That's all you guys. That's all you got now.
I'm just gonna draw like a jet with a crocodile's head on it and some Ankhs on the side.
There you go.
Very Seto Kaiba right now.
Pretty
Dragon jet.
pretty Seto Kaiba.
Crocodiles.
And then Jay's wrapped around in bondage. I'm slapping around Johan.
Okay. All right. So that's the scene right now. Yeah. Red turn. What do you do next? Do you wanna keep up your efforts of slapping Johan?
I've gotten tired of this, of slapping around an old man that could be my great-grandfather. And I'm just going to fly out of there with him. I'm going to bring him with me as I'm, like, going into the water to wake him up. I'm going to dunk him in the water to wake him up as I'm coming towards the group with him in my arms.
Okay. Blue turn. I'm counting that as heading into danger. Yeah, I'm counting...
Is it a regular turn? I'm just going, coming back.
I'm gonna count it up as try to prove yourself to another. You're trying to like prove yourself. You're trying to prove something to somebody.
You know what? I'm gonna drown this baby and I'm gonna like go back to my team.
All right, blue turn. You're being crushed right now.
Oh, right.
All sides. How do you handle that?
How do you handle bondage?
Fuck you. So the tendrils of her scythe are encasing my sphere
Yeah.
and compressing it.
Yeah, it's trying to kill you. It's like crushing. It's trying to crush it. And keep in mind, it eats electricity. So while it's doing it, it is eating the field.
Fuck.
Do you want to activate like keep in mind there are two mechs next to you shaped like hands. Do you want to do something with that?
Do you want to wear power gloves and punch your way out?
You could imagine that if you so desired.
Yes.
Okay, since your mech is already summoned, I'm just going to count that as a take action thing. You let go of the shield. You put your arms out, and they hook in to things, and now you have fists the size of pretty much
Fists the size of the people.
So zooms out. You're a normal. Pretty much. You then a big explosion happens. The camera zooms in, and it's a person. But then it zooms out, and you have fists the size of like a giant robot.
So you're pretty much Guts Man,
Yeah.
right? You have Guts Man action, ready to like pound around like a JoJo.
You're, like using the negative left hand. You've now dug your fingers into the scythe, and you're just hanging on to it. So and then we'll go for a pink turn. How you want to use your flying? How do you want to use the flying Nile crocodile right now?
The Nile Jet.
Nile jet right now.
Okay, I had a choice between attacking the monster and saving Jay, but I think Jay's doing fine on that, and so
You can also combine those two options, and then you've got like a guy with giant fists riding on top of a crocodile jet attacking a bug monster.
you know what? Good idea.
Thank you, GM, for thank you, narrator, for these slapping ideas.
I'm gonna count that also as activating your special turn, confiding in another person. You know, you're just like,
For a special
I'm gonna
skill.
need help from my buddy on this one. So you're
Right.
That's a
so
little combo.
give yourself a point for that, and then give Jay a point for helping them, and then I'm gonna count that as a take action, leaving your. I'm gonna count that as displaying innovative fighting technique because that was just an idea you came up with.
Yeah, totally.
Cool.
Yeah.
So that is yes, that's regular turn. So is that all 3 regular turns?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Here's what happens. Maru and Jay do a great job of being a distracting threat to the Queen Vavava. It's a total trigger fight scene where like there's like a bunch of circuses. It's like well timed and fight. Its scythes keep trying to catch it, but it can't do it. The punch, like a direct punch from Blue to the face knocks it off balance, and then rising out of the ocean, a scared fully morphed Tai sits on top of a new Titan, the Gold Titan, aka the Ghost Glider, which takes the shape of a World War II boomerang shaped stealth bomber. But if you look at it from a bird's eye view, there's like a sheet ghost design painted on top of it.
A sheet ghost. All right.
Is it a
Yeah.
plane?
Oh yeah, no, it's just a plane.
Okay.
With but underneath the plane is like a giant Buster sword made of sunlight.
I like Buster Swords. All right. I like the big swords.
Johan, fully morphed, sitting in the cockpit of this jet. Ty on there. He just goes. Was it fully necessary to dunk me in the ocean?
You weren't waking up with my slaps.
Okay, I don't understand you. Slide off or get off my back and summon your own. All right. So that's how I did that. I'm gonna separate you. So I'm separating you from his mech.
Wait, you're telling me?
You're now on the. He safely puts you on the. He safely puts you on the ground. You're now on the wires of separating the two structures of the giant bug monster and what was half of the power station.
Okay.
And then Johan flies in and goes for flies in. He pulls back on a lever inside his cockpit, which charges the blade that the bomber is carrying, and it causes it to slice off 2 of its 4 sides on its arms. It's the monster screams in terror, but it now is out for revenge against all of you. How do you react?
Okay, like number one, I thought that scene would have played out much more differently, like a comedy. But I'm just gonna go ahead and like in. I'm sorry. What's the name of my mech again? Like the
Megabat.
Megabat. Okay. Sorry, Johan. Rise, Megabat.
Cool. And then the Megabat comes down from the moon, it catches you, and you are now in the cockpit of your mech.
Okay, so that's a point taken away. 2.
Yep. Point taken away. It's our turn. And then blue turn. Would you like to follow suit?
Yes, I will summon my mech.
Okay. Lightning strikes, and then around you,
Krakoom.
around you, the massive monster forms, the gorilla mech, and the already attached to its own fists are the Brothers Grimm, and it delivers a Star Platinum style Ora Ora to the face of the Queen Vavava. Blue turn.
Blue?
That's right, pink turn. My bad.
Okay, let's see. Now that everyone has their mech, including Johan and Maru's look different from usual. I think, let's see, I can, okay, I'll keep attacking with the new, things on my mech, like the new, projectiles I can... I kind of want to say, I kind of want to ask if it's time to, combine, but I don't... But I kind of want to see Johan in action first.
Oh, I mean, Johan did a pretty good display.
Johan did cut off some arms. Yeah, he cut off arms.
Johan cut off 2 of the arms with the sword he carries under his jet. I mean, he's not like, it's not exactly as exciting as the animal forms of your mechs, you know, which can actually move about and like fight on their own.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Is it time to combine?
Okay, you've initiated it. So if you want to, you've initiated the combination, and as you know, squad turns. When you when you guys confront danger as a team, colors present gain a token. So you ask if everybody wants to combine. If you guys agree, you all get a token.
Go!
Go.
All right, say it, guys. 1 more 3. Like rise, Shadow Titan.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Rise, Shadow Titan.
Am I the only one with the predator room?
Johan's, while you guys say that, and you guys get to, and your mechs get to jump and get into formation, Johan's ghost glider also joins you, and he says, "All right, team, let's go, Shadow Titan DX." And alright, so your mechs then go through your mechs go through a similar transformation than what they're used to, with a slight difference this go around. The Nile crocodile forms the entirety of the legs of your mech. The transformation is exactly the same for Massive Monster, with the exception of the brothers Gremlin now attaching to the shoulders of the already gorilla arms. The gorilla arms do not transform, they stay the same. The Megabat then flies in and attaches itself like normal. Its wings, it's like wings and chest plates, all like that. However, the head of the Megabat remains attached to the backpack this time. Alright, now here comes the Ghost Glider. Ghost Glider separates itself into 4 pieces. The first piece attaches to the chest, creating a gold insignia. The second parts attach to the shoulders where the brothers Gremlin are holding on, creating golden pauldrons. Then the other parts, then the winged parts of the Ghost Glider attached to the wings of the Megabat, creating giant golden plane wings, which then bend backwards and form and like magically transform into a golden cape. And then a helmet comes down. Then a knight's helmet a golden knight helmet forms over the head of the massive monster. The Shadow Titan then starts maniacally laughing as the knight helmet cracks open to form a demonic knight helmet. The gold parts reaching upwards, making a demon helmet, while like a black crystalline shadow forms down the middle. It then the sword that was carried under the ghost glider, it catches under its arms and raises over itself as it ignites into sunlight. And then as it stands, and then it doesn't fly, it's standing midair. You see it, the true form of Shadow Titan DX.
All right, am I getting it right?
I'll see it in a sec.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me get my here we go. I'll watch stream so I can see. Brando is a dog. I can't see on stream. I'll find I'll find out a picture later, I guess. But can I see what is it? There we go. That's what I want to watch though. Alright, well, I'll see it in a bit. It'll definitely it'll definitely show up or something. Yeah, I'll see it. Anyway, moving on. I like this layout way better. Here we go. Yeah, that's very close to it. Shadow Titan DX.
Okay.
All right. So
Oh, I love it.
the queen then alright, the queen bends forward and her back the plates on her back open up to reveal fleshy ports similar to like a ship launching missiles, and what flies out of her is a large horde of Vavava Knights. So Vavava Knights are heading towards your Shadow Titan DX. How does your team handle it? And keep in mind, do you want to act purely on squad turns? So do you guys want to vote on your do you guys want to be like one person that votes on your actions?
Okay. Yeah.
Because as you do this, because keep in mind, the advantage of that is when you guys make actions, it speeds the game along, and you guys gain tokens for doing that, but you do miss out on like making nuanced choices that one of you could just make.
So we can either rack up on tokens at the cost of
Making multiple turns.
right. Because like
Yeah,
we lose the variety in terms if we do things individually. Yeah, the variety and okay.
Yeah, so if you take this as so like you guys already said you want to do this as you want to attack as a you guys want to confront danger as a you guys want to confront this danger as a squad though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Can I sidebar real quick? So sidebar as we're like doing this as a team. So like this is a conversation from Ty to Jay. Is that okay? Jay, we summoned Galgagar! Jay, we're Galgagar!
Fighting Shadow Tides.
Yes! We gotta make it, at this point we gotta make a theme song that slaps to plug into your audio. But anyway, I agree on the squad turns.
So keep in mind your Shadow Titan DX is 4 HP. I just want to put that as like as a for instance. Okay. The Vavava Knights charge at your Shadow Titan, and you guys decide to confront danger as a team. You bend 1 foot, you bend your whole leg backward and 1 foot forward, holding your arm, holding your blade together with both hands, as it ignites in sunlight, and you turn it sideways, and you just ghost forward as if you are a plastic model painted to be pulled forward with wires.
Wait, and how? What?
No, if you watch Tokusatsu, you know what I mean. Where it's like, where they get like, where they just like, hey, we're gonna have the character move forward, but we didn't want to use CGI, so they just have like a city, and they have like got this model on wires that looks cool as it holds the burning sword.
Oh, okay, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're like ghosting forward, and as you move forward, when you're like, it's like the screen stops. And it's like that split second, the model switches back into like a costumed guy wearing the Shadow Titan DX suit, and he just like swipes forward. He swipes his blade once, burning away all of the Vavava Knights. It then stands on the land structure of the Vavava Queen and looks up at its new foe. All right, the Vavava Queen responds to this by using her remaining 2 scythes to strike at your mech. Both of them make direct hits. So you do move, so you lose 1 HP.
Oh, how does HP work when all the mechs are combined again?
It's so it kind of works like this. You have 4 HP. When that 4 HP is busted, your individual mechs again. When your individual mechs lose HP, your rangers again. When your rangers lose HP, your people. When your people lose HP,
you die.
It's like Mario.
Okay, so what just happened with the HP?
You have 4 HP. You did a cool thing and took out all the Vavava Knights, but it's kind of, I treated your confront danger as a squad, as a take action, leaving yourself vulnerable. So you did the cool thing and killed all of the ads, but the queen was able to do a direct hit on you guys, so you lose 1 HP.
Okay.
So your mech loses 1 HP. So the combined mech loses 1 HP. You guys are completely fine. You guys have your same HP inside you guys because you're pilots. You're not the mech.
Okay.
Yep. So it's kind of, I gave that as an example of like, if you worked as a team, that would be the example of like, the danger of like. Yeah.
All the Vavava Knights that the Queen summoned are taken down, right?
Yep, they're all gone. No more of that. It's now Shadow Titan DX versus the Vavava Queen.
Okay. Perfect.
So, how you want to handle that? So now now the mech is like standing like on the same structure that the Vavava Queen is fused to. You now have the powers of sunlight, vampirism, Egyptian made up magic, and electric.
Nothing, because I can't do anything.
What do you mean you can't do anything?
Yeah. You can. Here's the thing. You can create shields that she has to eat around. That's about it. I mean, you can act defense. You can like distract, and you can act defensively. You can act tactically, but you can't be offensive with your electricity.
Okay.
Yeah.
After the Shadow Realm, this is kind of a letdown.
A letdown.
Are you kidding me? This is the most bog standard Power Rangers episode we've ever had.
This is a.
I mean, like specifically for me, like my
you.
character thrives off of very violent acts, and they can't do anything now.
Yeah, we can help other people. Hey, you can help your team do violent acts.
It's all about that teamwork.
I'm going to point out the now obvious of the core of the queen.
Okay, so you knew that. Okay, so I'll count that as because you're in the same spot as Ty. You noticed it also, but Ty should have already told you.
I should have told you. I should have
told you, but you noticed it also. So that does give you I'll count that as in my head. You guys have extra notice on that one. So I'll count that as a pinpoint something obvious. Display precise technique. Transform. Cool. No, that's take turn. That's a take
Yeah.
point.
So like I pointed out, and I'm getting everybody like on the same page of like, hey, that's where we need to focus all of our offensive powers at.
Okay. So you're gonna count that. So you're now starting individual turns.
If that is
Okay, so you've initiated this round as individual turns. All right, so inside your mech, or it says like pause time, start like title screens. All right, rounds now start from blue turn, and we'll go blue, red, pink. Okay, so blue turn, you've taken an action, leaving yourself leaving you and your team vulnerable, to go. Hey, there's that core of that Vavava Queen looks like that monster looks like a weakness, and then that's been presented. Red turn. How do you react to all of what's going on, especially that information being presented that you already knew about?
Thanks, Jay. Guys, thanks, Jay. I'm sorry. Number one, I should have told you. Number one. Number two, is there anything else we can do with this big old sword, Johan? Can we use this sword to do more damage? As I'm, what can I combo this with? I can't feather react.
I can count that as trying to prove yourself.
Thank you. Trying to prove yourself. Okay, I want to prove myself by asking help.
You're asking Johan what's up, yeah.
Hey, you.
Cool Johan right now. He's not like dumb. He's not like dumb old man Johan.
He's
like cool Gold Ranger Johan.
He's uncle. He's the cool uncle.
Yeah, cool uncle right now. But yeah, so you spend your turn asking what's going on. You point out the weakness. Take turn. So that's 2 regular turns. All right, pink turn.
Okay, so we've already established the weakness, and we already asked what Johan can do. I don't know. Let's see what Maru can do here. What can Maru contribute to this? I don't know. Oh god. Oh. Perfect. How do I do this? I use the right words. Maru murmured to himself. I got some.
What'd you say? You exhausted yourself?
No, murmured to himself.
Murmured.
But I got some cool new power-ups on my Nile Crocodile mix, and I'm still the legs.
You're so
What?
cool.
Okay, add a point to pink. That's pretty good. All right, so we have regular turn, light turn. So all right, well, I'm going to. Okay, so you ask Johan a question. Johan answers yes. With this sword, we can. With the sword of sunlight, we can use our ultimate technique. Daybreak Slayer.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then all right, so then that's a yeah, so that's someone all right, so that's putting someone else in a compromising position. All right, yeah. All right, so yeah, while he's explaining that, I'll just enact the regular turn, just double up on reacting the regular turn. While you guys were talking inside your mech, Vavava Queen takes this moment to take her scythes, and she stabs the right leg of the Shadow Titan, and the right arm and the left leg of the Shadow Titan, and the right arm of the Shadow Titan, and it pulls and it drags you up towards itself as it starts draining the electrical energy from your mech. So take 1 HP away.
Okay.
Stab there. Stab there.
Damn it.
Da 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 da. So that's a regular turn, but there is a light turn also on here that I can do. Here we go. But the tiny amount of Okay, so I'm going to using the light turn that you guys made. I'm going to alter the landscape. Just the sheer amount of energy it's draining from the Shadow Titan DX. But it has 2 HP now. Just the sheer amount of energy it's draining from the Shadow Titan DX causes it to fatten up twice as its size, and that causes the structure that the monster is standing on to fall into the ocean, leaving itself, releasing you from its sides, and leaving itself very vulnerable to an attack. So, do you guys want to? So, how do you guys want to handle that next turn? Do you want to?
Ooh, so we have the option to like take advantage of the monsters being stuck. Okay.
Like the safe option would be to do the ultimate attack now.
Yeah, we should probably stab the heart while we still can.
So you guys want to do that?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Daybreak Slayer.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Daybreak Slayer.
Yeah. Like you comment.
Dun 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 dun. Rising Impact.
But yeah, it'd be like Common Rider 01, where it's like
Impact.
And like the Shadow Titan DX jumps. It with its hand behind the sunlight saber, it then glows brighter and brighter and brighter until everything is complete darkness around it but the sword. It cuts it then cuts through the core of the Wtphu Queen. The Wtphu Queen raising its sides, screaming in pain as it then stops itself. It then frictions itself on air, creating a cool pose by holding the blade over its arm. Its cape flavoring in the wind. Letters form around it. Bam, 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 bam. Daybreak Slayer. The Wtphu Queen lets out one final screech as it blows up into electricity. However, the town is now entirely out of power. But the threat is thoroughly taken care of.
All right.
I'm gonna fast forward to the next scene, just so we can set up the final part of this, just the final part of this episode, because it is 3:08. So I'm gonna give you a heads up for your meeting.
Okay,
we need to wrap this up soon. All right, so the mechs are gone. Everybody is still morphed. No, actually, you know what? No. Everybody's still morphed. The mechs have all disassembled. And they're all floating around each other, and everybody's just kind of like buddy. Standing around, having like a great time. They're just going like, wow. It's kind of like we finally got the full team back together.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's just having a great time. But then, so then everybody morphed, decides to walk back to the van, but everybody feels a dark disturbance. Even your individual titans feel the disturbance. Red turn. What do you think about this disturbance that you sense?
This, Johan, do you know, Johan, if there's any tricks that Samantha can pull off? Like, we went from rescuing you from the Shadow Realm to fighting a big old monster twice the size of our DX Shadow Titan. Does she have anything that you know of?
Alright, blue turn. That's a conversation you were having with Johan. I'm gonna cut to blue turn. What do you think about this, this, like, dark presence that you sense?
I guess it puts me on high alert now.
Okay, so everybody's taking actions. Alright, Pink turn. How do you what do you think about this dark presence you feel? The go go go, you know, or the
The
do
what?
do do. No, the do do do. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Okay, never mind. Nothing that.
Yeah.
Like, Maru senses it too. Because I don't want to ruin the moment.
Alright.
But I don't know what else to say about it.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna count that as everybody does a regular turn, and I'll just triple down on it. I'm gonna announce the badness of the scene. I'm gonna announce the badness of the scene. You feel the wake of the ocean. You feel the ground shake, and you feel the wake of the ocean. Your first thought is, oh no, another Vavava Knight, another one of those bugs grew into another one of those queens. But that's not the case. Breaking through the ground that was once the home of the Vavava Queen, the wires snapping and breaking as it rises out of the ocean. A mechanical Godzilla-like cobra, a mechanical creature that is equal parts Godzilla, equal parts Cobra, has risen out of the ocean. Standing atop its head is Samantha as Purple Succubus. She announces herself. Hello, it's like hello, fellow monster freaks. Kind of like similar to like hello, fellow kids. like with the exact level of like convincing sincerity. Hello, fellow monster freaks.
Crap.
So she has sorry, I was clearing some phlegm out of my throat. I'll finish her sentence. Hello, fellow monster freaks. You guys want to see something cool? Red turn.
Yeah, no, Samantha, we're fine. We don't need to see your menopause belt. That's actually okay. You can put that away.
All right, talk smack at a point. Blue
At a
turn.
point?
Yep, talk smack at a point. Blue turn. She asked you.
Yeah.
She asked you, standing on top of her Titan, do you want to see something cool?
Alright.
I mean, that's plenty cool right there. Don't need any more.
That's the thing. You can stop now.
I'm gonna put that as at a point become demoralized by a setback. Like, hey, we just defeated the monster.
we were just done fighting.
Pink turn. How do you respond?
You know, whatever it is, it couldn't be cooler than what we did moments ago. You should have seen it.
I'm gonna treat that as, alright, you know what, I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna treat that as, demand someone pay attention to you, right this moment. So also at a point.
Okay.
I just might as well make this as fair as possible. Alright. Alright, so, Samantha responds. Samantha makes a pose, responds, too bad, snaps her fingers. Johan screams, "9!" At the top, screams 9 at the top of his lungs, as her Titan speaks a phrase, "Hijack fusion." All of your summoned Titans are then grabbed by grabbed by serpents made of shadows and are dragged forcefully into a combination of Samantha's Titan.
That's not attractive. That's not cool.
All right, so Samantha's
I mean,
Titan, which is already kind of like
effectively
which is already a humanoid figure. It just sort of like crunches itself up into like a full torso with thighs. Like even the cobra head slams
Thighs.
forward, like bends forward to make a chest plate, and it has like it has like a robot head. The gorilla kind of combines the massive
Uh,
monster completely transforms into arms the way like the
well,
mastodon
I
on
only got thighs.
the Megazord does. Megabat and Nile Crocodile both become legs and combine the same way the Triceratops and the Saber-toothed Tiger do on the Zord. And then Ghost Glider turns around and becomes the chest plate the way the pterodactyl does on what do you call it? Mighty Morphin Megazord. And it even does the motion where like the chest plate the Cobra chest plate opens, the Ghost Glider inserts itself over the thing, and then it then slams forward, and then demon horns form over the head of the Titan. It goes Shadow Titan. Shadow Titan perfect complete. Shadow Titan. So now
Complete.
Samantha by herself is piloting Shadow Titan perfect as it looks down on all four of you. The town has no power, and she has pretty much tricked all of you into getting to your most perfect states and being all in the right place at the right time. Your
Shucks.
mind's cut back to the vision of the three original monster freaks plus young Johan versus the cloud that Samantha was in. The cloud eats away, and it is Shadow Titan perfect. As it launches itself over the city, ready to annihilate it.
I'm still stuck on what the.
Just imagine an evil version of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Megazord, but made up of all of their mechs.
Yeah, so like I'm thinking of like the train those Cube Rangers. Imagine those Cube Rangers like all 12 cubes combined or something like that.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Yeah.
Okay, so the different legs,
So the core body is Serpentor. The core body is like that's the T-Rex is Serpentor. The chest plate is Ghost Glider, and it also has the Sunlight Sword as well. And then the arms are the Massive Monster, and one leg is Nile Crocodile. The other leg is is a Megabat.
Okay. And the head?
Oh no, the head is like the head is also part of the Serpentor.
Okay. Right. You know.
Because you know how like the Megazord head is also part of the T-Rex as well. You know.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. I think I got it.
I like that. Yeah.
It's a crudely simple drawing, but I think I got the idea.
But yeah, no, it's about right. So now we have you guys plus NPC Gold, which has so it's an NPC. So I'm gonna count him as like I'll count him as like being narrative. I'll count him as like a narrative character. There are certain things within the narrative you can do to keep him alive, but there are also certain things within the narrative you can do to kill him. But so I'll count him as like a free agent. But you guys, you have I think one of you has full HP. The other two of you have 2 HP. You have no mechs. You have no mechs. You still have your weapons, and you're now staring down the face of your Shadow Titan perfect. What do you do? The town has no power, by the way. So there are also like there are people who are about to be in a lot of danger. So, and this is so I'm gonna put out here. You can take on this threat. You can go for it. Just like try and nip it in the bud here. But the town has no power. It's really messed. It's like it's just really messed up. And you see, you could protect the people, or you could go fight them. Is basically what I'm saying. That's the easier way to say it.
Okay.
Okay. First of all, Mario can never escape the legs.
Mario can never escape the legs. Alright, oh god.
If you look at a crocodile, from an engineering standpoint, those are the perfect parts to turn into like.
Those are like
Yeah, I understand.
quad for days, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I would imagine I'd instinctively pick up Johan because like we're honestly not prepared for this. We're very nude in comparison to that big robot in front of us, and I don't think this is the best place for us to actually like confront it because we only have our suits. We may have the Gremlin brothers, but we have toothpicks compared to their mech.
Shit, you do have the Gremlin brothers. I didn't make it part of the combination.
No, we need to keep that in mind.
Yeah, you guys snuck that one past me. Also, Maru, keep in mind you have a freebie hard turn you've never used.
Oh, really?
No, not Maru.
No, that's
Maru,
me.
this is Jay. Jay has a freebie hard turn you've never used.
Right.
So yeah, basically I'm just asking like, so yeah, red turn. What is your decision? Do you want to fight Shadow Titan Perfect, or do you want to save the people of Bell Hill, or at least attempt to save the people of Bell Hill?
Guys,
Wait, no, we can also make this a group decision. Like, do you guys want to what do you guys want to do as a group decision? I guess you could also do.
okay. I firmly believe we need to get the people to safety because I don't know. We're pretty new in comparison, and we don't have real good footing against it. So I want to get us and the civilians to safety before she gets crazy.
Okay, so do you guys want to continue your turns, or do you pretty much agree with that?
I agree with that.
Blue turn?
I agree with that. We don't actually have the box or anything.
Yeah, you're right. You don't have the box. The box would still be at the box would
At the
actually, I
theater.
think Samantha has it. I think Samantha has the box.
Right.
Yeah,
so,
she has the box. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to regroup. Like, we can't face this if we do.
She has the box, and she has that. But and the thing is, you guys don't actually know about it. But a monster from the Dark Dimension sent you guys an item called the Unionizer. So you guys don't even know that exists.
Right. So
Yeah. You know what? So I'll tell you what. We'll do that. I'll count that as a group decision. Everybody gets a point.
Okay, let me just... I don't know. Okay, everyone gets a point. Maru's already full.
Maru's full up.
Maru's ready to slap on those hard turns.
Alrighty. I actually might do something cool because this is like the finale. I think just so like next session is like a little bit more exciting. And also let's try and make next session a bit longer because it is like the final finale.
Right.
And it's not
Yeah,
like
that.
instead of having a VIP round, how about we agree that we just like we'll just keep whatever points we earn from this game and bring it over to the next one.
Okay, that means I'll have to keep this safe.
Okay.
Or just keep it in your head 4, 4, 4, 5. You know?
This would be like a 2-part finale, I guess, like if that works out.
Yeah. So anyway, but like going back to the plot wise, so everybody makes the group decision to leave. You do that. You get in the van and you drive away. Now as you're driving away, Samantha takes the Sunlight Blade and charges it for a final attack. She then stops herself because she now realizes She has the box that will allow her to absorb. That allows her. She has a box that boosts her succubus absorbing abilities.
Mm-hmm.
She has the perfect magical mech,
Right.
and she has her monster freak powers, and she has an army of monsters. And you're just four multicolored little weirdos running away in a van some kid got at a rental dealership.
It's my
She's
van.
She realizes she's fine. She takes her mech, rises above the entirety of Bell Hill, and instead uses the sword to create a new sun. And within the sun, it says Samantha. And within this sun that illuminates Bell Hill, it says Samantha is God. The citizens of Bell Hill awaken at midnight to see the midday sun. They all just see the midday sun with Samantha is God on it and this giant monster freak mech. Now, a demonic voice speaks from Shadow Titan Perfect. Your heroes have abandoned you.
That's
The
not
world.
fair.
No. It's like, hey, how rude. Number one.
You're
We did not fail this
she can also
city.
use that PR, she's smart. She can use that PR against you because she has your mechs, you know? Your heroes have abandoned you. Tai, Maru, Jay, and Johan Fenton.
How'd you know her
Johan
names?
Fenton
Dox us?
Johan Fenton
Rats us out.
have worked ever so hard to allow me to obtain ultimate power. I, Samantha, Mistress of the Darkness, will begin my reign here, and shall expand outward across the globe. As I am this true ruler. As its true ruler, she really into herself. Certain citizens of Bell Hill who have been hiding their monsterness, who choose to side with her, unleash themselves and join the horde of Igor that are forming across the street. The van you guys are in, you're seeing, you guys are all morphed and you're seeing all of this. You're all freaking out. Johan bends forward, holding his heart, and demorphs back into his human form.
Oof.
He's Ty noticed, all of you have seen him, all of you saw him before when he was sleeping, and you noticed that the burns are back on his face, and and he's having a heart attack, while you guys are driving through and watching pretty much the end of your town happen. We speed forward towards the end of her long speech. By the way, she's still going. She's still talking. She's still talking. You guys arrive at the Bella Theater. However, people notice you guys and know who you are. So they're half concerned, half mad, half scared. So they're now trying to charge and talk at you. Monster freaks, what do they mean? What's going on? And you guys make the it's a decision. You guys make the decision to run inside the Bella Theater and just lock the doors.
Yeah.
You run into the actually. No, that's way too mean. That's way too mean. You guys just run inside the Bella Theater. The doors aren't locked. People are coming in anyway.
You're letting them come in anyways.
So Red Turn. You guys. Oh yeah. So by the way, Johan is with you. Whoever wants to hold him, you can establish. I'll allow you to establish. But yeah, Red Turn. How do you react to the end of the world inside the Bella Theater?
Alright. I'm rushing upstairs. I'm just gonna go ahead and rush up to the attic. And think to myself, Johan better Johan better have something in here. As I'm rummaging through the stuff.
Oh, you're rummaging through the stuff in the attic? Okay, cool. Blue turn. How do you react to this? And also, do you have Johan?
I established that I do have Johan.
Okay.
Hold up a sec.
All right.
Would I be able to...
3:30.
Time. Yeah, no worries.
Would I be able to pull a Batman in Arkham Asylum and use my electric powers to stabilize his heart?
If you want to.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna take that as I'm gonna take that as displaying a precise fighting technique. Pink turn.
Crowd control.
Okay, cool. So okay, cool. I like that. All right. So 3 separate things are going on in this moment. It starts with Jay screaming at the top of his lungs, "Back off!" And, everybody gets back because they don't know if you guys are friend or foe yet. And you get down, and you using your Frankenstein electric powers, you stabilize Johan's heart. And he passes out back to sleep, but he's safe now. The crowd, seeing you save Johan from dying, calms them and lets them know, okay, we can trust the monster freaks.
Boost morale.
Boost morale. You've boosted morale. Maru takes this moment upon himself to demorph, having a human face, and go, okay, everybody, come with me. Let's try. Come with me. We'll find. There's popcorn. There's candy. There's soda. We'll find something to deal with during the end of the world. We'll make teams to get more people later. We'll think of something. Just please come with me. And so the crowd follows Maru, accepting his charm and charisma. And then we go upstairs to Tai, who is freaking out, rummaging through everything, breaking things against the wall, trying freaking out. Is there anything magic? Is there anything we can do to solve this? Is there game over, man?
This is crisis. Crisis is here.
Tai in crisis, but then behind him, from a door from the dark dimension opens. And it's small enough to drop a gold bracelet. The gold bracelet then drops, rings around, and then settles on the ground. You pick up this, alright, Tai, how do you react to that? A portal is opened, and a gold bracelet with a gem that has featuring all 4 of your colors is there.
I'm just gonna pick it up and say, okay, this is magical. This is the best thing I got. I don't know where you came from, mister, but you're the best thing I got. You're magic, and this is definitely Johan's room where magic is prevalent. So I'm gonna take this with me and go back to the group.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna already count. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and use some narrator stuff. That is a regular turn. Yes, I'm going to I'm gonna use this to yeah, I'm gonna count that as finding the bracelet is directing unwanted attention toward you. So you join up with them, guys. Jay is now back. So Tai is now back with Jay and Maru. You're in the lobby with Johan. Maru, blue turn. Oh, sorry, Jay, blue turn. Sorry.
Jay.
I also... Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I also demorph, now that Johan is stabilized. And... I'm going to use react by taking temporary cover to sort of put up defenses around the theater just in
Yeah.
case.
Google. So you get the brother. I got you. You get your brother's gremlin to go turn themselves into a barrier.
Yeah.
All right. Pink turn.
Alright. Let's see. So far, we all reunite. Ty has this thing, and Jay sent the gremlin blurs to do a thing.
Yeah, to
Right,
create a barrier.
Alright.
If you would still be together during this moment.
Mm-hmm.
All four of you would be together during this moment.
Okay. And I couldn't say that, but whatever. Let's see. Mara's a bit more worried about like the others. Maru's pretty worried. Pretty just like the others. Maru is as worried as the others as Johan, but considering they need him, this is when they need him the most.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How is Johan? Hey,
He's unconscious right now, but he's about to wake up. So yeah. So everybody did it. So I guess it's a regular turn, light turn, I believe.
no,
Is it all four? Is it all three regular turn?
yeah, I think it's all three regular turns.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Regular
need
turn,
I don't need light turns.
Okay. Well, yeah. I know. So yeah, Johan wakes up and he sees the bracelet that Ty is holding. He grabs Ty's arm. The Unionizer. Ty. You need to Ty. This may help us when the moment is right. Now, we must think of other things. We have looks like we got a barrier up. We have people in here. We regroup.
Mm-hmm.
We regroup, and we'll come at this. We'll win. We'll win. Fast forward to 1 week later.
Oh, that sounds like the
Well, it's this is the ending. About fast forward to 1 week later. This is the epilogue, the ending scene.
Oh, okay.
The town is in complete martial law. The town of Bell Hill is in complete martial law of Samantha. Samantha has succeeded in conquering 1/4 of the world, and however, there has been major steps to stop her, and that group that has been stopping her has been known as the Monster Freak Resistance. And standing in the rubble of this like post-apocalyptic hellscape full of monsters, monsters, demons, and like civilians in like guerrilla warfare armor. 3 people stand forward, who are also in equally 4 people stand forward in equally badass attire. A diminutive German man with burns on the side of his face. A cool Ty, now sporting short hair, buff as shit, and has cut off sleeves and badass tees.
In just 1 week, you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
In
Go ahead.
1 week.
Go ahead, like a JoJo.
You're
Always.
ripped. You're always ripped. This is just your because you're Red Rangers. You're always in good shape. So this is just your post-apocalyptic gear.
Mm-hmm.
Jay is wearing It's not changed at all. They refuse. They refuse to wear the post-apocalyptic gear. Fuck you people. It's been a week. And then you have Maru, who is wearing King Humongous gear.
King Humongous.
No joking, that's not Maru. That's too mean. King Humongous gear would be too mean. But no, you got Maru, and he's wearing he's got a pink T-shirt on, and he's got full gray combat fatigues, and he runs forward in this crowd of people, and together, all three of you make the crosses over your arms, and say the word 1, 2, 3.
What's the word?
Henshin?
Oh, Henshin?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Henshin!
Alright, and it cuts there. It cuts there, like if it was a TV show, it would say, to be continued. Alright, man, it is 3:40, I understand.
No, it's okay.
You got dinner with your dad.
Right.
So, yeah. So I'm still going to, let's still have the VIP talk, just because I like you guys a lot.
Yeah, like a
And
brief
I want
minute.
to talk to you guys for a brief minute, but no, we're gonna, whatever's added to VIP, it's, those points that we still earned from this round are gonna carry over to the next one.
Actually, just kind of photocopy and have that in the Discord that's private, right? Should we like a
Okay,
private?
yeah, we'll have that as just to remember what's going on. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cast my vote. Honestly, all three of you did so well, but I kind of want to give it to Jay just because the creative use of Brothers Grimm was pretty cool. Brothers Gremlin was pretty cool. I just like the application of that.
Oh yeah, make that too for the same reason.
Oh yeah, is that you also want to cast your vote then, Mara?
Yeah, I just
You
Right,
go ahead, Mara. You'll take it. You'll take it next. Yeah. Who do you want to VIP?
yeah. The Gremlin brothers especially had a really good role this time.
Yeah.
So yeah, Jay.
Okay, cool.
Intuitive, yeah.
All right, Ty. Who do you want to give you? Who you want to VIP?
Let's see. Let's see. We have Jay with the Brothers Gremlins. That's pretty neat. And I do enjoy that. With the chaos that was coming around, I enjoy the idea that Maru was still capable in trying to keep things at bay. With his crocodile, the Nile jet, and
Yeah.
the intuitive flying, which I can't fly. He's flying. He saved me, and I enjoy that he saved me from impending drowning. So, I enjoy the contributions that Maru put into the scene.
Okay, so we got 2 votes for Jay, 1 vote for Maru. Jay, who do you want to VIP? Or Ray Dex, you know.
Dex.
I was calling everybody their fake name.
I mean, Ty's kind of like short for time,
I'm
anyways.
like collecting names at this point. I think I've got like 5. Let's see. Yeah, Maru. I especially liked the scene where.
Why am I the feet?
Well, no, the scene where he takes into consideration, oh, a new object has shown up. Also, the ground is shaking. I'm completely thrown for a loop. Like, never mind the fact that led him into being compromised for a turn, but like. Taking into consideration environmental changes with his character.
Right, it's very natural, I felt.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alright, so, alright, that's 2J, 2 Maru. So, I guess we'll flip a coin. One of you call heads. One of you call heads. One of you call tails.
Okay, and then I'll just ask Siri.
Tails.
Tails.
Tails for Jay.
All right.
All right, head it is then. I don't know.
It
I
is
think...
head.
Fuck. I don't need. I don't. What more do I? What more does Mario need?
All right, everybody. This has been This has been Henshin RPG podcast on the Cosmic Rejects channel. The particular game we are playing is Monster Freaks, and the name of that game is Bell Hill Saga, which is season 1. Come see us again in October, where we will finally end it with the final episode. Will the Monster Freaks defeat Samantha and Shadow Titan Perfect? Find out next time!
Woo!
Okay, bye. Okay, then bye, you guys.
Alright, my OBS has stopped recording.
Neat. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you guys for coming out. When you guys want to do this in October?